love how functional this website is. Thank you, Big Daddy Bezos and Amazon Al. Exactly, Osiris. Hello, weary travelers, and welcome to the Come and Go Tavern. My name is Sheela Ornthalis, and I'll be your hostess this afternoon. Today's kitchen special is fried chicken with potato fries and the house sauce, which is a mixture of ketchup, Kewpie mayo, sriracha, and seasoned salt, with maybe a hint of onion and garlic powder, mixed in. But it's we can do a little bit of tuning to it if you need us to. But otherwise, it's my favorite sauce, and it's very, very good in my opinion. But anyway, it looks like Emily is currently available for a full service package, if you know what I mean. But if you see anything or anyone else on the menu that you're interested in, just let me know and we'll see what we can do. You wanted Sheila sleep, but you don't have it here. Aww. Well, I've only got room for so many emotes, although I have been looking at ways to add more to the chat and maybe adjusting the way that some of my redeems work, but that's for another time. For today, it is time for episode 6 of Demonschool. Ooh, thank you very much for the coin toss. It is, as I was saying, it's time for episode 6 of Demonschool. Last week's episode was fairly short, but we did manage to wrap up week 3 and set ourselves up for week 4 very nicely. I think we technically started Monday of week 4, but meh. Anywho, we are beginning to peel back layers on this demon conspiracy. I don't entirely trust our main professor, but I also super don't trust the administration. So we'll just have to see where all of that goes. We have to go deeper, And as always, I will be available for comments, questions, and concerns about the tavern, as well as regular old conversation. So don't be afraid to fill that chat with discussion. I feel like there was something else I needed to talk about, but I'll talk about that afterwards. I updated the background here. As you can see, the wood grain now actually goes the direction that wood grain should go. But that's really more of like an internal housekeeping thing than anything else. No, I'm not thinking of anything else. Not for right now, anyway. So, without much further ado, let's go ahead and head on over to... Actually, no, I don't think I need that over here right now. Yeah, well, we'll just head on over to the game, why don't we? I am hoping that the ads aren't going to be funky today because I got my start just slightly late, and I had to restart OBS. It became a whole thing. It wasn't picking up my headset as the monitor that it's supposed to be, and it's a whole thing. So I will do my best to maintain the ads as best we can. Oh, that's the other thing. I turned down the gain on my microphone because I noticed I was getting a little bit more room tone than I wanted. So hopefully that my voice sounds at least a little bit better. But if you all don't notice anything, also completely fine. And if I have to make any sort of adjustments for the audio balance, please let me know. It's time for the technical difficulties, the musical everyone loves to hate, as well as your favorite British game show with a bunch of overeducated nonces who we all love, genuinely, said with all the love and respect. I am not Tom Scott, but I would love to meet Tom Scott at some point. Oh, right, we were in the, weird nuclear bunker. If we can't open this door, we're not getting any further, but it's been opened before, so there's gotta be a way. What if we got, somebody really strong? That's it. Wasn't there a power lifter at school? Yeah, you started lifting weights when we were supposed to be gathering information. Right, let's go get her. Do you even know where she is? When is a weightlifter not in the gym? I'm sure they have other things to do with their lives. We'll see about that. there she is. My stand corrected. Hi, remember me? Or is it T? Oh, you came to lift a couple weeks ago, right? Yeah, and I could use your help again. See, there's this door we can't open. You want me to open a door? Well, it's a big door. A big door. No, like really big, like the size of your room big. And it's metal and probably weighs 400 pounds. 400, huh? Now I'm interested. You may show me to this big door. I wonder if she's going to become a member of the team. Well, here we are. It's pretty big, I guess. You seem kind of disappointed. Can you lift it? Let's see. First, you gotta square your feet. Make sure you have a good grip. Then you have to watch your position and hup. Nice. There we are. Oh, nice. And for your information, that was probably only around 325. See if I can't find you a heavier door later. Hey, how'd you get in here? That door's solid steel. It takes like 5 of us to lift it. Well, I'm out. Okay, well, bye, T. Hey, come back, T. They're pushovers. The rest of you won't get away so easily. Okay, so let's think about positioning here. I think I want to put Namiko in the rightmost position, actually. And do we want Destin or Mercy? Guess anything about getting away? Yeah, right? Bring Destin this time. Oh, really? That only hits 3 of them. Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah, let's go with that one. Or do I want to do that? That's 5. That's also 5. I think we want to sidestep and bop that way. Or do I use her? So, okay, that's only going to hit 2 of them. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. What if I use this her? And then, that one's not really terribly good. Pretty good. That's 9 in 1 turn with basically no resources used. Something, you're trapped in here with me. Exactly. if... No, I don't want to... I just want to slide, thank you. Alright. Shouldn't have any problems hitting the goal on this one. Okay, well, we're not meant to get that last guy. Nice, top marks. And back to reality. Let's see what these guys were protecting. Looks like another page of the prophecy. I'm not sure what this one means. I'll note it down anyway. Could be important. Do you think it was okay for T to see all that? She might get in trouble. She'll forget it all in the morning anyway. She's got plausible deniability. I guess so. Oh, come on! Try getting through that one. It's an electronic lock. The lock is the least of your problems. Lame brains like you will never figure it out. You're real chatty for a bunch of guys whose boss told them not to talk to us. Huh? Oh, you mean those losers at the harbor? We can do whatever we want. What is this, infighting? Calling the weak. You'll be next. Your mom will be next. Yeah, get him! Okay. Look at the dog go. Yeah! Oh, something new happening at the cemetery. Yeah, let's go there first. Why not? Hey, isn't that the kid who was worried about their dad? I wonder if they're doing okay. And it looks like the father is there. Definitely looks possessed. Don't scare the kid this time, okay? I won't. Jeez. Hey, little fella, everything all right? Hello, I think so. This is my father, I guess? Father. I'm gonna be restrained here, but has his condition changed? I mean, I'm not sure. It's been a couple weeks and he still talks funny. We go excursion! Hey guy, you realize you took your kid to a graveyard? Whoa! Whoa! Hello, Lampy! Welcome, welcome, welcome! With a party of 69? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hello, everyone. My name is Sheela Ornthalis, and welcome to the Come and Go Tavern. Today's kitchen special is fried chicken with potato fries and our house sauce, and we have Miss Emily available for a full-service package, and you can check both our food menu and staff menu with exclamation point food and exclamation point staff over on the website if you'd like. If you're passing on the big rate you got, fair enough. They are very nice and do need lunch. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, we've got plenty of things to offer for you. I don't know, did it tell me what you were playing yet today? Lampy, I glanced at your stream earlier, but I was having a lot of... Ooh, you were doing more Picross. Okay, cool. Now, is this the new Picross game that you picked up a couple weeks ago where there were some, let's say, questionable choices as far as, oh, that's what that picture was supposed to be? But anywho, yeah, welcome to the Come and Go Tavern. My name is Sheila. We play a variety of games around here, but I'm not necessarily a variety streamer. Tuesdays currently are for Hytale, Fridays are for Final Fantasy VII, although I am going to be hopping back over to 14 when the new patch for that comes out in April? May? Somewhere around there. Anywho, and then Saturdays are for tactics games, and currently we're rotating Demonschool, which is what we're playing today, as well as Shadowrun Dragonfall. And yeah, just hi there, welcome. Feel free to chat, feel free to just pull up a seat and all that good stuff. Either way, I hope you enjoy today's stream. Hey guy, you realize you took your kid to a graveyard, right?
Presented by Zaya.
I wish we had that level of corporate sponsorship, oh my goodness. We go to Fun Place, is Pike. I hate to do this, but it's a classic possession case. Listen buddy, let go of the kid or we're going to take you down. Do not take down. No, Ooh, whoa, okay, thank you very much for the follow, Soat17. I appreciate you so much. He hasn't done anything bad. He's just acting really strange, and he still looks like my dad anyway. A normal human father. He's still going to work and picking me up from school, so maybe he's just going through a bad time? And I'm going through a good time with child? And he hasn't put you in any danger? No, nothing like that. Maybe he just had a stroke. Well, okay, he's definitely possessed though. But you don't usually see possessed folks picking their kid up from school. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I think everything's okay probably, and I get to spend more time with him than I used to. If you're not worried about it, I guess let's just know if just let us know if something happens, all right? You can always come by our clubhouse and find somebody to help you. I will, thank you. You did much better this time. Maybe in the kid's mind, but let someone who's been possessed by a demon walk free. Doesn't quite sit right with me. I'm sure that won't come back to bite us in the butt later on. But yeah, no, despite the aesthetic, this game came out this year. They've done a really fantastic job at, go visit the Mysterious Shrine, of aping kind of the PSX style in backgrounds, in kind of this isometric, very, very basic 3D with 2D sprites that are popular in the earlier Shin Megami Tensei and Persona games. I'm very, very much in love with it. Because they then did do some really cool stuff with the backgrounds that you'll see when we get into combat. Yes, we are gonna drop a coin in the box. That just were not possible on the PSX. Tributary. I wonder whether you could bring more people to me. Oh, sure. I'm not starting a religion for you or anything, though. I understand. But perhaps you can share with the people that I might bestow blessings upon them. As long as you actually want to help people out. Helping them helps me. You've seen it yourself. Huh. I guess that's true. Okay, well, next time I come around, I'll see what I can do. Ooh, thanks. 30 opals. I resist the urge to go fishing. Resist the urge. Ooh, the junk pile's back. Yes, let's scavenge the junk pile. Ooh, someone left a whole work desk in here. Perfectly good. This place is a gold mine. Ooh, a workbench for the electronics club. Nice. Let's see. Okay, still not enough opals for oh dear, whatever that is. And do we have anybody who we can serenade? Not at the moment, no. I gotta drop a coin in the fountain. Always gotta drop a coin in the fountain. Drop a rock in the fountain. I mean, I guess. This will be funny. Big rock goes sploosh. Yeah, fair. Sploosh! Ha 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 ha! Hey, don't go dropping rocks in our fountain. That's the town's pride and joy. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it would be funny. I guess it wasn't. Just see that you don't do it again. Take that rock with you. Yes, I'm sorry again. Yeah, fair enough. We already got this week's newspaper. So I guess we can go to the clubhouse and see what the desk adds to the electronic style. All the hottest tech from 1992. Ooh, fancy. Computer lab, that would be our next main mission. Nobody to cook for right now, so I guess we go to the next main mission. Let's see. I figure we ought to get an early start today. See if we can crack that electronic lock in the bunker. Somehow. Do any of you, know about technology? Don't worry, Destin. I wasn't expecting you to volunteer. I can fix a VCR, Newt says. I don't know about picking a lock, though. We'll just have to give it a shot. Oh, now this doesn't look right, does it? Where's the lock? This looks like a totally new room. We came in the same way, though, right? There seems to be only one way in or out. So how could we be in a different room than we were in yesterday? We have no idea. Like, everything shifted around. Maybe this is what he meant when he said the lock was the least of our problems? Oh my god, it's a cube situation. In your face, Newt. I never said it wasn't a cube. What's a cube? It's a movie where a bunch of comedians get stuck in a weird room. It kind of shifts around every time they enter or exit. We're being cubed. That doesn't sound good to me. What do we do? In situations like this, you need two things. Calm head and information. Let's go bother some gangsters. What exactly is your plan here? You'll see. What the? Oh, I'm not supposed to talk to you, and I don't know nothing neither. Nobody tells me anything anymore. No, sounds about right. The guy from the bunker did say you were chumps. Looks like it's true. Huh? They said that? I'll show them I'll show you who's a chump. You see what I mean about the cool backgrounds and stuff, though? Absolutely could not have this many floating individual objects in the olden days. Ooh, okay, so hang on a second. We've got two major lines right back to back. So, yeah, let's... Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's put Destin there. Put Namiko there and Newt there. For anybody who's not familiar with this game, you're about to get a crash course in how cool the combat can be. So each person has a different set of powers that they can do wildly different things with, Like, our lovely Namiko here can essentially jump to the other side of people and stun, and we've also upgraded her to give them debuffs as well. Let's see. Okay, we don't want to put him in the way, because he's our healer, but he's also a buffer. But he doesn't... No, I don't... No, thank you. Okay, hang on a second. I actually do need to restart the battle, because I fucked up my positioning. I should have actually put Newt there. And then Namiko there still, and then Destin there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now, to get an A score on this combat, we have to kill, if you look in the top left-hand corner, 18 guys in 2 turns. So let's see if we can manage that. I think we honestly can. We're going to buff our main character here. And get a combo kill there. There we go. We're already at 14 people. Let's see. Nice. Okay, we should be able to do this pretty much easy peasy. And then, blood explosions! Yeet! Oh, this game is so extra. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna do that. You know what? Yeah, no, we will go ahead and use that special power up. Bam. Hang on a second. And then bam and bam. Nice. All action points accounted for and plenty of good kills. But yeah, definitely has a different look from modern Persona games, but as far as like going back to like Persona 1 or actual Shin Megami Tensei, you're in the right place. I do also appreciate the fact that all of the music is variations on a theme, and they never allowed it to get boring. Fine, you win. Maybe we are chumps, I don't know. Do whatever you want. With the patriarch like he's acting, maybe I should just go to the farm too. Please don't tell anyone I said that. It's like there really is a rift between those in the bunker and those above. Wop, 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 wop. Miss, I don't have anything to do with the gangsters. It's looking mighty suspicious, eh? Let's see what she knows. Time passes. Well, yeah, we're gonna follow her, but we gotta go talk to people. Getting tougher and tougher to fish with the tides being so strange. Must resist fishing. Oh, that's the sound of transition worlds. Oh, okay. Let's see, are there any side quests to do? We've still got karaoke open. We've still got cooking open. Oh, nope. Okay, so main quest it is. Oh, indeed, they are actual size. I need a new job. You hear about that facility under the abandoned wing? Yeah, I don't buy it. Well, good news, bad news, it is there. Hello, Faye. Feathers to the wind, as I always see. As always, I see. I never know what you're talking about, and we're kind of in a hurry here. Oh, still working on your assignment? We're done with ours. Just chillin', well, enjoying a warm dog on bread. Do you mean a hot dog? That's what I said. Okay, Castrol, I don't think you've ever had a hot dog in your life. She's so cute. You're cute too, Faye. Anyway, we win. So you're gonna go get the punishment. You can never tell. This competition seems to be judged on a sliding scale. What's your assignment? I'm bored. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I will say that we're looking for Aina, though. Oh, she's in the alley. Hey, don't give information to the enemy. Whoopsie! Don't worry, that's where we were going anyway. Gangsters love that place. Also, Jim, don't think I didn't notice you saying lol with your whole voice. I'm watching you. I didn't. Actually, while we're at it, we heard something about a farm? Oh, say hi to the witches for me. Witches? No helping the competition. Sorry. It was worth a shot. You could just send us a word. I don't want to talk to him, okay? Leave me alone. Having some trouble? Happy to step in. Hey, this is private. Oh, fighting again. Okay, so let's see. 14 demons killed. They don't tell us the time limit yet. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put Newt there again. Namako, and we will stick with Destin in the back there. Let's see. Very similar vibe to last time. Oh, okay. It's a target 4 turns. We'll be fine. 4 on turn 1 is a little bit low. But then again, last time was just shockingly high. We were perfectly set up for that one. Ow. Ow. Okay, but we also didn't get a respawn this time, which is a little bit frustrating. We've got that. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Let's bump you up again. There we go, and then... Nope, okay. Nothing useful there. Can do that. No, let's do that instead. Alright, let's see if that was enough to cause another spawn. It was, in fact. Okay, cool. There's that guy. We can get killed there. Oh, actually, let's step back there, and we get a kill there. Okay, cool. I'm a little worried about Newt. Let's move him to the other side of Hanako. There we go. Last action point can always come in useful. Alright, so we don't need another spawn here. We just need to be able to kill these 3 guys. And it also looks like they are lined up fairly well for us. Okay. Nice. That's nice. That clears that. And you know what? I think I'm gonna call... Well... No, because there's no way she could get to anybody. So I'll just call that there. There we go. That's good enough, you know? It's always fun to see the healers and debuffers actually do damage when they're able to combo up, you know? Nice. Top marks. Now let's see what we can get from these guys. Well, what remains of them anyway. Thanks, I guess. Put that under control, though. Well, thank you very much for the hydrate, Radine. Let me just, Good water. Definitely water. What's your connection with these guys? What did they want you to talk to? Or who did they want you to talk to, I should say? Help me out here. There's a split going on between gang factions. I think you know something about it. I don't know a thing. What give me that impression? Because we walked in on them asking you for help? Because you keep trying to avoid the subject? We're talking about world-ending importance, okay? These guys are so spooked they're talking about going off to become farmers. Farmers! The Yakuza! Fine. If you must know, when you get kicked out of the organization, you get sent to the farm. Is that enough? Can I go now? Okay, but is that a euphemism for something? Or are they turned into fertilizer at a real farm? Or are they actually just, sent upstate to a nice farm where they can't cause trouble? That gives me something to work with anyway. Thanks. Just be careful out there. We are definitely going to recruit her at some point. It did seem like she knew more. Is it okay to just leave it there? We'll chip away at her over time. And now we know why that guy talked about becoming a farmer. Do we even have a farm on this island? Whoops. Hello! Somebody mentioned farms, and that means it's an agricultural major's time to shine. We absolutely do have a farm, but it's run down and dilapidated. I've been helping with studies on how to rehabilitate it. Come on, I'll show you. Oh, and also, everybody in this game is actually adults. They are in college. They are college-age adults. So, simp whoever you like, Don't let the boss find me. Alright, do we have enough? Oh, we're so tantalizingly close to oh dear. We will absolutely get that tomorrow. Well, I guess it's time to go to the farm. You reckon I could get that tractor going? I mean... It looks like a fairly old tractor, and those things can survive the apocalypse. You just gotta, get it upright and get those tires back on. Oh, would you look at that? There is a farm after all. Nearly everything a farm needs is here. We just have to fix it up, rehabilitate the soil, get some animals.
Have you seen any random rodents recently?
No. Were you messing with the mice colony again?
No.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I'll be there to help you in just a moment, sweetie. Let me get through this cutscene. This could be useful since we're cut off from the mainland. I don't see any witches, though. Hey, do you work here? Looking to fix the place up? No, I just kind of like to come around. Feels like where I'm supposed to be? Interesting. You noticed any gangsters showing up? You mean like little Tony? Hey, I go by Anthony now. Oh, hey, I know you guys. You're the ones who caused all that trouble a couple weeks back. But Torl, you should really leave those poor mice alone, right? I mean, I get it. They're adorable, and they just want to play with them. Both, and the desire to play goes both directions, but it's when the mice get locked out of the colony that it becomes a problem. Anywho, it seems they put you out to pasture. Yeah, well, I didn't know how things were going. I didn't like how things were going. But you gotta follow the patriarch. If that still is the patriarch. What do you mean by that? Some other folks were saying something similar. I guess I'm out of the family, so it doesn't matter what I say anymore. Patriarch just isn't himself. It looks like him and it sounds like him. It sure doesn't act like him. What do you mean? Patriarch would never do the things he's done. Kidnapping kids? I've lived here my whole life, see? And I remember how things used to be. We used to help people sometimes, even. In this farm, my grandma told me it used to make enough food for the whole island. Along with the fishing, of course. But now the patriarch, he's having us do all kinds of stuff that doesn't sit right. I spoke up a bit, and now I'm here. Sounds rough. In our case, we're trying to get past this door in the bunker. It's got an electronic lock and the rooms are shifting around. We're hoping to find someone willing to tell us how to navigate. Ah, you need a special map. If you don't go through the rooms in a certain way, they'll shift on you. Any chance you'll help us through? I may be excommunicated, but I'm still honor-bound to the Patriarch. Oh, thank you very much for the coin toss, Coleman. How are you doing today? I can just give you the keys to the kingdom. Now, if you could find me some hard evidence that he wasn't really himself, but the family is being led astray, maybe then I could do something for you. Right, we'll do it. Give us a hint. Once you make a deal with me, you can't back out. Don't worry, we won't. We want to get to the bottom of this as much as you do. Well, alright then. You can see part of the map on my back. Ooh. They tattoo pieces of it on all of our backs, so we can't get the complete picture unless we're with another member. And none of us has the whole thing. Butt map. Hey! I just thought it'd be easier. Well, under the circumstances, I guess it's okay. If we were with the family, you'd get your hand crushed for that. But, well, I guess we're beyond that now. Hey, little Tony! You over here running your mouth? Up yours, Giovanni. We couldn't get away anything out of him. He's shut up like a clam. Better put you in the ground, just in case. Oh. Alrighty. Well, oh, wow, we have some actual demons to fight this time. But that'll be for after our 5-minute break. Everybody stand up, stretch, do all that good stuff, refresh your drinks. We'll be back in 5 minutes. I am required by Twitch to run a commercial, so I don't want to interrupt the actual story while we do that. Looks like the ad breaks did get messed up. That's fine. No, like I had actually hit the snooze button to make sure that I had enough time. But now we should be good to go. So I will see you all on the other side of the 5. Alrighty, bud. So how many mics are we actually missing? welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, and welcome Dragonstorm Rising. Your timing is, as always, impeccable. Instant apple cider as like the liquid to steep chai and sweetened with caramel sauce sounds really great. And thank you very much for the welcome back, Coleman. All right, let's see what we can do here. You know what? The setup we've been using for the last couple of rounds has been really powerful, so let's just stick with it. Okay, only 12 demons in 3 turns. That seems suspiciously doable. Well, I don't want to get that one. I actually wanted to pop over one and get those two, but... I guess... we can just do that. Power him up. And then he'll take those two out. He can't get to there, so... Ooh, she's definitely gonna take a hit, but it should be fine. So good, cider is your winter drink of choice. You can school those demons, that's indeed Ogre Daddy. Ooh, and it's a 5-stream streak. Very cool, very cool. Oh, by the way, after today's Necromunda game, despite losing the territory battle, you ended up learning loads of credits and you're back to full strength again. Nice. We love to hear it. Hey, rude! Ew, they're all so squelchy. Oh, thank goodness she resisted that. Okay, so I think this is only the first or second time I've actually had to deal with the excavators. I was not prepared for them. Alright. Nice. Okay, on her own, she just managed to deal with that. Very cool. Well, it's not as productive as I wanted it to be, but it gets the job done, right? Just zipping and zapping back and forth. Phew, exactly, exactly. Again, we could have gotten more kills there, but, you know, a solved puzzle is a solved puzzle. And that's realistically what the combat in this game is it is in fact a puzzle. It's like chess, but with more blood. No wonder we had trouble with you. You're strong and getting stronger. You know it. Now let's go test out this map and find some dirt on Antony's Patriarch. And now it's Wednesday, my dudes. Ooh, the King of Cats. Where, oh where is the King of Cats? Where is that lovely pussy? Why am I like this? Okay, listen, this is not usually my kind of thing, but this is a shrine to an old mountain god. Lost power over the years because people stopped paying tribute. Now, I don't care about gods or whatever, but this being, whatever it is, has been nice to me, and says it will give it blessings to those who pay attention. Blessings? Like what? Behold! Like that. It spoke! It does that. But it also taught me some ancient martial techniques and stuff like that. Interesting. I'm game. Just come here and say hi to the shrine sometimes, right? Yeah. And learn more about the being that lives inside. Pay small tributes, that sort of thing. It seems to need all this stuff to survive, and it doesn't really ask for much. Correct, my tributary. Attend me, and I shall protect you. That sounds fun. Okay, see you soon, Shriney. There you have it. I'm sure if you help them out a little bit, word will get around. You have my thanks. Sure. People have a hard time remembering things these days, but I'll keep at it. Just don't go starting a cult, okay? Convenient time for you to be quiet. Acquisition that is posed more frequently... a question that is posed more frequently than that one... well, no. We know how often it is posed. Yeah. Now, seriously, where is that cat, though? Ah, there he is. Hello. Hey, isn't that your king of cats? Nicely spotted. Cats sure like high places, huh? All the better to survey one's domain. Looks like he knocked something down. Received lamps for library clubhouse. I don't think we have the library clubhouse yet. And the junk pile's back too. Dang, nothing. I'll try again later. And we finally have enough for oh dear. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, still resting. Oh my god, I can't believe you got it! What? This whole game? Ooh, we're gonna do an announcer's test. Okay. Hang on just a second. There we go. Gotta get my script for it. Okay, so this is the basic announcer's test, which I technically want to say I have memorized, but I always like to make sure that I have access to it anyway. Just in case. So, to explain myself, where did it go? Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, so the basic announcer's test is an original, like, Radio Central New York thing from the early 1940s. It was meant to be a cold reading test given to prospective radio talent to demonstrate their speaking ability and breathing control. I'm working my way back up to being able to do the whole thing on one breath, but I can only do most of it on one breath, so see if you can catch when it happens. It's also good to be used as like a way of training staccato speech patterns. So if you ever need to like do a little bit of speech therapy or work on your enunciation, it's always a good idea to do sort of stuff like this. And you have so many points, let's use them. Fair enough, Osiris. 1 hen, 2 ducks, 3 squawking geese, 4 limerick oysters, 5 corpulent porpoises, 6 pairs of Don Alverzo's tweezers, 7,000 Macedonians in full battle array, 8 brass monkeys from the ancient sacred crypts of Egypt, 9 apathetic, sympathetic, diabetic old men on roller skates with a marked propensity towards procrastination and sloth, 10 lyrical, spherical, diabolical denizens of the deep who all stall around the corner of the quo, of the quay, of the quivery, all at the same time. Ooh. Okay, so I managed to get up through the end of 7,000 Macedonians in full battle array that time, but I did have to take a breath on all of the subsequent ones. You need to learn this and adapt your self-checkout voice to it. Oh, it's available on Wikipedia. Just look for announcer's test on, whatever your search engine of du jour is, and you should be able to find it pretty well. There's a few of them listed in there. Anywho, back to the game. What, this old game? Yeah, don't you know what you have? It's an alpha build of the legendary pseudo 3D racing game Oh Dear. Huh. I just bought it because it was expensive and I got curious. The shopkeep would never sell it to me. Said I didn't have enough opals, whatever those are. But yeah, when it comes to opals, I'm probably the richest person in town. Or I was until I bought this. It sounds like fun. I need more things to be able to recite. Yes. And I know that there are a bunch of those announcers' tests all over the place because every major radio station and news organization used to have one. Yes, and why did you do that? When we could have gotten something useful? Have you heard the rumors? They say the developers nearly finished the game and then never released it. Got a lot of acclaim during early tests, but they put it on the shelf. Right. Some say they ran out of money. Others say the game was cursed. Cursed, huh? I always love reciting the constitutional peasant scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Fair enough. I used to know the entirety of the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch speech, and I used it in a couple of auditions once even. Wait, you spent all of our opals on an unfinished game. It's not even done? That's what makes it so rare. It's probably just really bad. It's a game about hitting deer with your car? How could it be good? Or how good could it be, even? Well, you can avoid them, too. Hey, keep an open mind. You said it could be bad or cursed. We've got options. Don't we have an old arcade machine in the clubhouse? Maybe somebody we know could fix it up. Oh, somebody we know most certainly can. Nice. Games in the clubhouse. That sounds so relaxing. No fair. I want to play. Give me my opals back. Last time you rattled off your address on the phone, the lady told me I sounded like a flight attendant. Hey, nice. Yeah. So, what do you think? The screen turns on just fine, and the JAMA harness is hooked up right. I've cleaned the contacts on the PCB, test mode looks fine, soldered the loose audio wire, and the quartz bonds are oscillating nicely as well. I'll make fun. Do you want to play the game or not? I'll be good. This power supply looks a bit iffy to me, but if I can replace that, I think we'll be good. So, scavenging in the abandoned computer lab? You read my mind. What are we looking for here? A certain type of power supply. It's probably easier if I just look around by myself. Fine by me. I think humans taste best in the morning, really steeped in their own juices. Gross! Don't get in the way of our gaming life. Yeah, that is really gross. Whew, 22 demons, huh? In how many turns? Let's put... No, I guess we can still put you there, the Namiko. And then... Destin. How many turns? 2 turns! Okay. Well, I need to change up positioning. So Namiko absolutely has to be there. Let's put Destin there and then Newt there this time. Let's try that out. So what's the story so far? Kind of like how it paints in the demons. So we are on week 4 of college classes. There is a demon apocalypse that we're trying to avert. And we keep discovering new awful things that we absolutely cannot get away from. Okay, hang on a second. There has got to be a way set us up for another big Bob. Okay, hang on. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Yep, nope. Okay, well, what if I do that? Then I can do that. Is he now stunned or just defense down? I don't know if I'll be able to accomplish this one at full points. Okay, you're tearing up in the reality matrix or whatever they call it. Ow. Okay, so not stunned. Oh good, an exploder. Okay, I do think that is a mostly correct choice. If we hit that, that takes out quite a few of them. Oh, wait a minute. What if... Oh, no, but we wouldn't have enough points to get her back down there. Nope. Okay. Okay, this should still be possible. Just haven't figured out how yet. So that's definitely useful there. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. That definitely has to happen. Then we can do that. Bam. And bam. Ooh, wait a minute. What if instead I send him over to there, and her up there? Okay, that allows us to recover more AP than we did before. Okay, no, in the attack there, we have to use that just to get the kill there. We keep coming up one short. Okay, you know what? Let's start this again. We need to get at least one more kill on the first turn. Let's take a look. So she does a line attack when in certain scenarios. I don't know if his pushback is useful here, so let's bring Mercy instead this time. Ooh, or actually, let's bring both Mercy and Destin, because he wasn't really contributing all that much. Because we don't need his buffs this time, and it has to be so fast that it may as well not even be... Okay, there we go. Okay. That's very similar to what we did in the original run, but since we now have an additional person who can actively deal damage, I think we're in a better place. Okay, and of course they have a different spawn pattern now. Oof. Okay, no, that's an inefficient use of resources. We need to get her in the back line. And that's fine, that's all well and good. Is that guy out? What if I step and then... Okay, that didn't really do much there. But I can get her out of the way. Take that guy down. I'm still too short. Well, okay, how many times have I said that in my life? Okay. Thank you very much for the stretch. Look at that, cops in there. Oh, good. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun once I get full body tracking working. Oh. Oh, that felt great. No AP. We're one short. Ugh. Wait, I may be dumb. No, oh. Okay. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna switch around Mercy and Destin's positions. Because I do think we still need Mercy to be there to deal that extra little, just that little skosh of damage at the end, you know? Oh, nice. Okay, so we can get a kill there. Now, why didn't those two die? Huh. Why didn't those two die? Okay, what if we kill you? Kill there. Step. Kill. And... kill. Okay. Alright, we're doing a lot better this time. Interesting, interesting. Love the showers of blood, as always. Doing a little bit of rearrangement means that our back line is now more secure, so we don't have to worry about that as much, and we can kind of proceed forward. And this is now a much more dense space, which is fantastic. Go forward with that. Break all of those. Bop, and then bop. Oh, wait a minute. So definitely there. Bop that. That's now one fewer things we're dealing with there. Break. And break. Nice. We got there in the end. Hell yeah. And hopefully it serves as a good example of what I was talking about earlier, about how combat in this game is more puzzle-like than anything else. Whenever you change the characters around, they do change their spawn positioning. But, complete a battle with no characters from the modifier class. Oh, okay. I guess we must have been using Newt the entire time. But yeah, it's all about positioning and who can move whom, who combos well with whom, because as we just saw there at the end, Destin comboing with Hanako did basically nothing. We took out 2 of the guys, but not all 4 of them. But once we got Faye with Hanako, we took out that entire line of dudes. So, anywho. Okay, Newt, go for it. You can search without distractions now. Right. one. I think this power supply should work. Man, I'm so ready. All right, everyone, give him some space. Watch the master at work. You're too kind. There, that should do it. Me. I got my coins ready. Now, Newt should get to play the first since he fixed it. And besides which, it's on free play. Ooh. Don't forget, that nerd said it might be cursed. Oh yeah, you go ahead, Newt. It's definitely not cursed. Right? Well, we're gonna find out. Oh my goodness, is it a game within a game? It's advised to play this game with headphones. When near or on a curve, stop accelerating, brake quickly, or quickly brake and steer before accelerating again. The faster you do it, the less speed you lose. So X for accelerate, A for braking. Interesting, okay. Oh, how it's all deer crossing all the time. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Oh. Oh, and now we're in a mountain road. I love how we're just like drifting the family sedan. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh. Oof, ooh, we just lost most of our speed there. And we're hitting just, oh, so many deer. Oh, we also have limited fuel. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, so the limited fuel mechanic is to make sure that we are actually trying to be as fast as possible with this. And trying to maintain our speed as much as we can. Very cool. Ah. Ow, 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 ow. And the deer slows down as well, so... Well, the fuel gauge is kind of a timer, but it's also... well, you know, I guess that is a timer. And then we get to a new area, we get a little bit more fuel. Ow, ow, ow. Where did the music go, though? No, I don't like any of that. Maybe it's just because we've slowed down so much. Don't get cool music because we're going too slow. Uh-oh. Oh! Fully crashed there. Oh, and we're running out. Almost out of juice. Oh. Yep. Oh, hello?
I hate to interrupt your stream, my
Oh,
little
you're
flower,
fine.
but there's a customer issue out front.
Oh, okay. Are we talking about a little issue, a big issue? What am I
Just the
going to be dealing
former.
with? Okay, all right. Well, we're at a great time to take a break anyway. So when we come back from this, we'll carry on with our story. Probably do some more side quests if those are available. But stand up, stretch, do all that good stuff. We'll be back in 5. All right. I thought you were coming here for something else. But anywho, what are we talking? Is this a pricing issue? Does somebody want somebody who's just not available? There is a question as to whether I would have gotten something special if I'd avoided 500 deer, but here we are. I love how going places in Ishgard as a dragoon. Well met, sir, blah blah blah. I am famous hero name. Second is your dragoon of Ishgard. No need to bow. Right. It's the same thing with high-ranking paladins in that area. Okay, so. I will mess with that a little bit more later. No need to do any cooking. We found the King of Cats. Okay, so back to our main story then. We get through this bunker by following the pattern here. Kind of weird looking at a map on a guy's back. So, this way? What the? Sorry to break up the party, boys. Oh, right into the combat, huh? Oh, geez. Okay, this one's gonna be interesting. Okay, well, we only need to kill 10 of them. Let's see. Let's see how that does for us. The newest D&D character says, "Oh dear," and he's a deer centaur. Hell yes. Love to hear it. I wonder how many levels you can get. You have to clear to actually get to Grandma's house. No, that does not hurt me, in fact. Cool. Nice. That won't actually help there. But I think we're actually in an okay position with that. But yeah, we love punny characters here. Always good stuff. Ow. Oh, got some guys there. Ow! Rude. I mean, that means she doesn't really have to move this turn, so I guess that's fine. That wouldn't do anything. Wouldn't do anything. That's fun. Although, actually, what we could do there... is we can do that, and then... that. Bam. Yeah, I think that's good enough. It gets all the kills we need, and that's all I'm gonna go for. I'm not being greedy. Nice. Could have gotten more opals if we killed more guys, but it's fine. Solved puzzle is a happy puzzle. And a happy Sheela. Next is this way. Ooh, we're in room 3 now. Oh no, there's a skeleton over there. You can't be in here. And yet here we are. 6 killed. Uh-oh. Well, what if I want Hanako to be where Faye is at? No, that's not a good idea. And do that. Okay. You defeated there. 3 defeated there. That brings us to 4, which isn't bad. Okay, I'll take that. I appreciate that they're not doing impossible things. None of the A ranks on any of this have ever felt like I couldn't do them. It just always... Oh, nice. Yep, there goes down another one. It just always felt like I had done something wrong. You know what I mean? Like it's very clear, like, oh, I failed at this. I have not yet completed the task. Nice. And we got all of those kills with Faye, which means we get bonus opals. Still not that many, but still. Some opals are better than no opals. Nice. And there is now a ladder here. Now we go up here. What? Yep, just right back into it, I suppose. Okay, let's put Newt there. Monica there and Destin there. Because that way, we can smack all of them. Oh, or would it be better to do that? Yank. Yeah, there we go. I also suppose that since we're doing a whole bunch of these fights back to back to back, it also makes sense that they are reducing the overall number that we have to defeat to get an A rank, just to make sure that we can get through them quickly, you know? Oh, okay, we can do that. And then bring her to there, because now... Bop. Bop. And bop. There we go. Nice little bite-sized puzzles. You know? Good stuff. But it is still giving us a fair amount of opals now that I think about it. Because that means that we are doing more fights for less opals, but overall I think it's actually going to end up being more opals than we would have gotten otherwise. Where is this path supposed to be leading us? There's one room on the map that's a different color. It's just the next room over, actually. Ooh, jackpot. What is it? Looks like a bunch of skin? So there is a giant snake in here. I think it's a gangster sloughed off skin, actually. If this is their patriarch, then Antony was right. He isn't human anymore. Do we, like, gather it up and take it back or what? Or what? I guess that would make sense. Then he'd know for sure that his patriarch has changed. Let's just fold it up. What if we just took a picture of it, like normal people? I don't want to carry human skin around. Oh, well, I guess that might also work, yes. Gross. This is our best bet. Let's go see if Antony recognizes this. First things first. Is there something to poke around in here? No. Okay. Huh. We've got Anthony, King of Cats. That's not my dad. Conclusion. Oh, yes. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, first things first. Do we have enough? Not quite yet. You trying to start something, Rat? I'll let Pocket see this guy. Nobody ever invites me to karaoke. Ah, jeez, I knew this was gonna be trouble. That kid is surrounded by demons. Not touch, child! Oh, wait, is he trying to defend his kid? Certainly looks that way. And we're here to help. Okay. 14, huh? Yeah, let's put Namako there, Newt there, and we'll stick with Destin there. Specifically so I can do this. There we go. Oh, okay. Can't attack sideways like that. Interesting. I always forget that part. So not as productive as I was hoping it would be, but it is what it is. Okay, he's gonna get poisoned. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, and then there's these fuckers. Okay. Alright, well we got one of them down. Okay, she is gonna take a hit from that, but that's fine. Thank you for wiggling the pears. Always appreciate. Okay, that doesn't send him back quite as far as I would like. Alright, that's the only way to mitigate the amount of damage people are going to take. He's gonna pop. Yeah, that's gross. Okay, he ended up resisting that. Okay, and she didn't explode, which is great, but he did, which is excellent. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, that's great. Get a kill there. Yeah, why not? May as well use the point if we got it hanging around, right? Nice. 3 out of 3. A+. Well, A anyway. I don't know if there is an A+ in this game. We've definitely managed to completely field wipe perfectly, and even above perfect. So, yeah. Yes, thank you. What were those things? Those were demons, kid. Demons? Yeah, there's one inside your dad, too. What, really? Definitely, but it seems attached to you anyway. Child, good! Best boy! You're not gonna hurt him because he's a demon, are you? I'll just confirm something first. Mercy? You wanna see what Pocket has to say? Pocket, check him out. Well, Pocket says Snurf, I guess that's alright. Can't be all that bad. Raise child, honor student, join PTA. You okay with this kid? Well, I mean, yeah, I think so. We get to play a lot more, and even if he talks funny and might be a demon or whatever, he's still my dad. Well, that's nice. It's good to see a family coming together sometimes. Family good. You take. Ooh. Pigs is now available in the study. Never thought I'd see you let a demon live. Neither did I. Things are getting real weird around here. But Buckets knows. Exactly. Speaking of which, are we ready to train stuff again? Whoa, slash through obstacles. Neat. Oh, hey, dog is there and ready to be pet. And we're time to drop a coin in the fountain again. Coin made a satisfying plunk sound as it hit the water. Nice. I feel like I'm picking up an alien signal over here. Are you sure, Destin? Hey, buddy. The dog looks happy. There's a flower stuck to its head, but it has no idea. Adorable. We can change the styles. We can go try out the arcade machine again. Do cooking. Let's check in with the King of Cats just to be certain. Ooh, hey, Hanako has something to say. Ugh, I give up. Studying is impossible. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. No, okay. He's just happy to be found. Back over to the farm then. Nothing will grow here, you know. Alright, Anthony. Here's what we found. Does this look like your patriarch's tattoos? Damn, that's his back alright. But he's still out here walking around. But what is this? Or maybe he's the real one and this is something else? I can tell you we've been seeing a lot of possession around here. My buddies have been taking students off to the abandoned classroom, making them watch cursed videos and turning them into vessels for demons. Sorry. I mean, I knew they were up to something, but I guess I turned a blind eye so I wouldn't have to find out the truth. I'd say there's a good chance your patriarch has been possessed by a demon and replaced. His body is just an empty shell now. Damn, all those years wasted? Wish I could tell the boys. Well, why don't you? We could round up some others and to think like you and take your gang back over. No, I can't do that. I'm a nobody. Getting kicked out of the organization is the biggest thing I ever did. Plus, I heard they're trying to bring the big boss back. Like, the biggest boss. Nobody would raise a finger against him. At this point, who knows if he's even who the legends say he is. So... I'm sorry, I can't do it. As you can see, the others don't exactly respect me very much right now. On the other hand, if you maybe knew someone from higher up in the organization who could lead us, that might be something we could rally around. I could get more of a map together for you, too. Ah, that's something to try anyway. Thanks for your help so far. And here's where we recruit Aina. I knew I smelled a rat. This time I know you talked. I heard it all. Gonna turn your back on the patriarch, huh? You know what he's doing is wrong. He's not even the real patriarch. Try saying that with no tongue, Squealer. Ooh, I would not want to go in that outhouse right there. Like, see this thing right there? Ugh. Not a good sign. Okay, so 12 demons. Oh, I wish I could move Faye. If I could get Hanako there, then she could sidestep and get that whole line. Well, what about this? What if I put her over there? No, that doesn't do it either. No. Dang it. Alright, we'll try it in our default pose. We'll see what happens. Do that. Hang on, let's try that. Okay, that works a little better. Ooh. Or we do that, and then that. Nice, okay. So I got a lot of them weakened in a really nice way. People are about to get their asses kicked. Thankfully, Hanako is resistant to the kind of damage that they deal. Hang on a second. We can do that. And that. Nope, still not enough. Alright, let's try this with Namiko, Destin, and Mercy. And I'm never a fan of having basically no like healer to speak of, but okay, hang on a second. Because then we can do that. Or would it be better for her to do that, him to do this? Oh, that's significantly worse than it was before. Right, because I had a buff before. Fuck. Okay. Well then. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, well, it's just as bad as it was the first time, but it's a completely different situation, so let's try this out. We'll see if this works. We're still at below half of the number I wanted to have killed, but... Alright. Yep, resistant, resistant, resistant. This takes one. Takes another one. Resist. Okay, interesting. Oh, or would it be better? Okay, that takes two of them out. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Maybe if I do that first. This one's a toughie. Let's try moving Hanako or Namiko over to there. We have a little change of perspective, doesn't alter how this fight goes down. Still only getting 5 on turn 1, but I do feel better about this now. Okay, she gets kicked out that direction. Okay. Okay. Oh, not quite enough. So we have to figure out a way to kill all 4 of them? Only 3 AP left over, huh? Nope, this didn't help as much as I wanted it to. So, what happens if we put Namiko at the other end of the party? We're in a worse off position than we were before. That's what. Frustrating. Nope, that can't be the solution either. Okay, we can pull there. Do that. Again, we don't get a combo there because her abilities don't go that far. Okay, well, let's try this again then. Let's pop Newt over to there. Namiko feels like she has to be in the front line. And then we get Destin. Oh, wait a minute. What if we switch Destin and Newt? Get Destin there and then Newt there. There we go. Okay, okay. That's an extra 2 people on this first turn, which is great. Now we just have to see whether everyone will survive that. Namiko basically can't be hurt by the gangsters, so that's why I feel fine putting her towards the back. But this also exposes our main guys pretty badly. Ooh, and puts her hugely out of place now. Get her supered. Oh wait, no, I would actually need to heal her up again. Oh, that won't work though. So that feels like the right move to make. Unless do that. Get her over there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so even though she doesn't deal extra damage there, oh, we have to kill all 4 of them, huh? Let's do this instead. Guarantee that guy goes down. Nope, that's not what I want to do. We're too short. It's entirely because Hanako is so far out of position at this point. But I do think we're onto something. do Destin. Keep calling her Hanako. She's Namako. Let's try it with Mercy again. Here we go. Hello, Circuit. How are you doing today? We're back down to 4. We managed to get up to 7 the last time. How did I manage to do that? It really feels like we have to do that. Three? You know what? Let's try it. I don't think this is going to be the solution, but let's give it a shot, see what happens. No, that one didn't feel worth it. That felt worth it. We'd have to get her to the back line no matter what we do anyway. We can only get up to 9 if we do that.
Looks like Vertigo's bug inside again.
Did he let it loose or does he still have a hold of it, Dare?
It's in a jar, but Lynn's looking at it like it's candy.
Of course she is. Okay, folks, I'm gonna hit the restart button on this again, and I'll do a little bit of thinking of it over the break. But we've got an ad coming up soon anyway, so, yeah, let's just go ahead and take 5 minutes, stand up, stretch, get some water, all of that good stuff, and we'll be back on the other side of the 5, hopefully with a better plan to take these guys down. I'm really quickly believing that Newt is playing a more important role here than I thought he was. Just gotta figure out how. So, I think that's what we'll do for our setup next time, so we'll be back in 5. Alrighty. Is it at least like a normal colored bug? I don't know the brightly colored ones. You know she eats those just as soon as she can get her hands on them. once more. Alright, well, we got to 8 out of 12 on that. It's not the most efficient use of actions, but it did help us boost our numbers. And we got Hanako pushed a little further back than she would have been otherwise. So, okay, she's in the end zone. Great, fantastic. Let's do that double up again. There we go. Okay. And see, sometimes all it takes is taking a couple of minutes away to breathe, break you out of the habits that you've been forming, and look at things with a new perspective. Because doing those double heals with Newt is absolutely what fixed that solution. The solution situation, doesn't matter. My point is, 5 minutes break, good time. Came back, refreshed. You're lucky you got protection. Man, I'm toast. Let's solve this. I have an idea. Is Antony gonna be joining us? That would be pretty cool. Maybe I should just be a farmer after all. Oh. Are people back available yet? Nope. Okie dokie. Ina's there. Anybody? Anything? Anybody? Okay, well, maybe we can pet the dog again, but I doubt it. We got this lady out here hustling again. Don't you get tired of doing the same thing every night? What are you talking about? This is our first time going out. Oh, so she's getting memories, but the others are not. How are you not wearing a jacket? It's freezing out here. You better fall in with the rest of us. Yes, sir. Alright, Ina. Just who I was looking for. You again? Just hear me out. There are factions forming within the gangster organization. There's talk about some big boss coming back. We might be able to break him up a while that all this is happening. And? Why are you talking to me about it? Why do you keep coming to me with this? Okay, I don't want to be pushy, but I've seen tattoos. And the work you're hiding under your sleeves is not just anything. Those are gangland tattoos. I have to study them with my grandfather because a lot of them are stem from demonic imagery. Big boss, huh? Fine. If it'll end this, what do you want me to do? Just come with me. I need you to talk to somebody. Antony, I'm not sure if this is... Sir, I may have been cast out, but I still serve. Damn, who is she? Well, report. The big boss is coming. The big boss. Boss of legend. Oh. Our patriarch is doing everything to make that happen. Things that go against what we stand for. What are you up to now, huh? You looking for more trouble? Wait, you don't know who she is? Oh, cross me, punks. Is Ina gonna be on our team this time? That would be really cool. Alright, we got a nice little line of people there. And she is, hell yes. Okay, so Namako, and then we're gonna go with Newt. Alright, what do you do, Ina? Passes through enemies, pulling them one tile, inflicting 1 damage. Slashes across the entire playfield, dealing 2 earth damage with her special. All enemies encountered. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. So then we can do that. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, hang on. I have an idea. Okay, so definitely still Namiko there, but then we're gonna get Destin in there. I see an opportunity. Yeah, that works for me. Love that synthetic saxophone pull. And just all of the music in this game is fucking phenomenal. Well, what in the hell do y'all do? The 2 tiles seeking an opponent summons hands. 5 tiles in a straight line to inflict grabbed. Ew. Gross. I do not like that. I disapprove. Okay, so if we do that and we do that. Nice. Bop. Bop. I don't know if they paid for that. Maybe a bop? Okay, no, he can't get up there. Ooh, but what if... no, because those have way more HP. Might actually need to not take Hanako on this one. Which would feel weird, but... would be a reasonable thing, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the answer here. I think the answer is we don't bring Hanako, since we have another teleporter. Not Hanako, Namiko. Why do I... Okay, so we can't get that opening gambit that I did the last time then. So let's get Newt and then Destin there. And then we'll just bring her forward. So how are you doing, Circuit? I said hi earlier, but I didn't actually ask how you were doing. I hope you're doing well. Oh, and she's weak to that, of course. Alright, so slightly different deployment zone. That's fine. Buff her. There we go. Perfect. Nice. I hope she stays on the crew permanently. Damn, she got us good. I told you, this is the daughter of the Godfather. Look at her marks. Damn. My sincerest apologies. I'll atone for it at once. This is why I didn't want to get involved. Don't atone for anything. But this is a relief. I thought when we were talking about the boss coming back, they meant my father. Ah, so that's who they were asking you to contact. Yeah, he's the godfather of this entire region. I moved here to get away from the family and from the organization. He wouldn't let me go to school anywhere except somewhere the organization had a branch. This was the furthest flung, so I thought maybe a little distance would help me get away from it. But if the boss of Legend is coming back, we have to do something about that. Who is this boss of Legend? They say he's the one who will unite us all. There's also rumblings that he's not human. And you're relieved it may be some inhuman thing and not your dad? Well, exactly. You understand. I think we're gonna fit in with this group. You're gonna fit in with this group just fine. Heck yeah, we actually did get to keep her. Let's see. Oh, the mysterious shrine's back. Drop a coin in, of course. Isn't that shrine I was telling you about? It gives out techniques and opals. So you just punch the box, or... Do not strike my shrine, believer. Dude, that box just talked. Yep. But Shrine Buddy, I wouldn't call Destin a believer. Maybe a well-wisher? I have much to learn about the modern world. I'll try to keep my language in line with the times, tributary. That's the stuff. To my new well-wisher, a gift. Ooh. Oh, I can totally see using this. I wish only to help. What a cool guy. Or, well, whatever you are. See you next time, Shiny. I don't know if it likes its nickname. So let's head to the alley, because there's a junk pile. Of course we're going to scavenge the junk pile. Dang, nothing. Try again later. Do we have enough? Confers 1 damage when knocking enemy into obstacle and self-heal. Self-heal's pretty strong. But I do want more locations. Ooh, there's that synth sax again. Anyway. Yeah, we'll go with the self-heal. It just seems responsible. Ooh, and we can drop a coin in the fountain too. Yeah, the music is so good in this game. Oh, drop a weird seed in the fountain. Sure. I wonder if the seed will grow if I drop it in here. Let's find out. Grow up big and strong, whatever you are. I'm sure that won't cause problems for us later. But yeah, the music in this does a great job of getting out of the way when you don't need it around, but also providing nice little stingers to everything else. So you're the Godfather's daughter, huh? He's one of several, but he is the head of the main branch. Well, a main branch anyway. The group here is much smaller. Barely a blip on the radar. That's why I came to the island. Ooh, and time for an advanced announcer's test. Okay, hang on. Let me just grab my screen again. Okay, folks. So, before we did a basic announcer's test, which was just really a very nice formalized kind of voice and diction thing. In a world of demons, you bid an unknown creature to grow up big and strong. Well, yeah, of course. This one, however, was created in the early 1950s by a man named Mike Nichols for the radio station WNFT in Chicago. This one involves switching back and forth between different languages and different names and things a little bit. So, it is significantly more difficult. The WFMT announcer's lot is not a happy one. In addition to uttering the sibilant, mellifluous cadences of such cacophonous sounds as Hans Schmidt-Itterstadt, Karl Schuricht, Nicanor Zabaleta, Hans Nappertsbusch, and the Hammerklavier Sonata, he must thread his way through the complications of l'Orchestre de la Suisse Romande, the Concertgebouw Orchestra of Amsterdam, the Leipzig Gewandhaus Orchestra, and other complicated nomenclature. However, it is by no means to be assumed that the ability to pronounce l'Orchestre de la Société des Consorts du Conservatoire de Paris with fluidity and verve outweighs an ease, naturalness, and friendliness of delivery when at the omnipresent microphone. For example, when delivering a diatribe concerning Claudio Muzio, Beniamino Gigli, Teddy Plumacher, Giacinto Prandelli, Hilda Rosso Majdan, and Lina Pagliuti, 5 out of 6 is good enough if the sixth one is pronounced or mispronounced plausibly. Jessica Dragonet and Margaret Truman are taken for granted. Poets, although not as constant an annoyance as polysyllabically named singers, creep in now and then. Of course, Dylan Thomas and W.B. Yeats are no great worry. Composers occur almost incessantly, and they range all the way from Albinet, Eidfin, and Orlock through Wolf-Ferrari and Zeissel. Let us reiterate that a warm, simple tone of voice is desirable, even when introducing the Bach cantata E Pate Vir Lacumoniers, and Monteverdi's opera La Incoronazione di Poppea. Such, then, is the warp and woof of an announcer's existence in Diesen Heiligen Hallen. Yeah, the Bach cantata and the Monteverdi opera are the ones that always trip me up in that. Everything else is pretty straightforward, but yeah, those two always grab me. Anywho, I figured out here in the sticks nobody would recognize me, and I wouldn't have to get involved with any family business. But over time, most of the rank and file started to get the idea of who I was, and they started coming to me for consultation. Would have stepped in sooner if I'd known that all this was going to happen. Sorry to drag you back in. It's fate of the world type stuff. The gang is being run by a demon, we're pretty sure. Leave it. And as much as I don't want to be involved, I don't want to see the family go down a dark path. Well, then maybe you can help us take these guys down a peg? No sense hiding now. I'll do what I can. Thank you. Let's see if we can get more of that map. Hey, Anthony, we're here with... Boss, thank you for coming. Okay, you don't have to worry about all that. Recruited a couple more guys, I see. Yes, now that the Godfather's daughter is here, we don't have to listen to the Patriarch anymore. We can start getting back to how things used to be. The main organization is on the mainland, but this island is where our little group got started back in the old days. We'd steal from rich merchants who came for trade and distribute the wealth around the island. We handled minor disagreements and made sure our people were taken care of. But after the war, the island council sold out the local farms. Our craft industries closed down, and plans for the prison and the school went up. Suddenly, we were reliant entirely on the mainland. Somebody got rich off that, but it sure wasn't us. When we couldn't take care of everything anymore, we got absorbed into a bigger group. But we've still got our pride. If there's a chance to take things back, we're gonna take it. To be clear, I haven't agreed to lead you. We'll follow just the same. What do you know about the bunker? I don't actually know what it was used for originally, but we did just get a mention of the war, which isn't great now that I think about it. Oh. We just took it over some decades ago because it was secure. The military built it, and we weren't allowed in until they abandoned it. But you can map it, right? Oh yeah. These guys can show you a bit more of what they've got on their backs, but the key is, I hate to ask this, boss. Me. Your tattoos are different from ours. I have a hunch you'll find what you're looking for with her. But I can't ask you to bare your back in front of everyone. Fine, I don't care. So cool. If you look here, this isn't on any map I've seen. That'll be the room you're looking for. Nobody but the Godfather's family would be able to see that. You mind if I get a picture of it? Go nuts. Let's go check it out. This whole scenario seems tailor-made for you, Aina. It's actually kind of weird. It's very like my father to set up something incredibly elaborate to teach me a lesson. I bet if we went to another family branch, I'd have the key to some lost treasure of theirs on my back, too. Your dad sucks, but also that's pretty cool. While you search, I'm going to try to drum up some more support. Nice. And we've got some more people who are available to study. Living the exile life. So let's study some new stuff, why don't we? Okay, we don't have Aina available yet. Let's see. Again, I want to get that at some point, but not right now. Unit tether. That's stun to attack. Counterattacks if hit by enemy. Ooh, that's a strong one too. But this feels almost entirely necessary. Oh, excuse me. Destin and Newt study together. Destin spent the whole time trying to high-five Newt, who eventually gave in. Nice. Good job, guys. Okay, so we got knockback. Enemies drop more loot. So, moving over dangerous terrain does not apply its effects. Oh, I forgot he had that. Yep, charges the special gauge by 1 unit. Enemy debuffs. Defense, making them 2 times more vulnerable to damage. Dog! I don't know if she'll get self-heal. Ooh, actually, hang on a second. No, she almost always has a way to stick around or like move through enemies. Okay, so we got bunkers. Karaoke. My face is a ghost! Okay. Pardon me. Yeah, what's up? Do I look normal to you? No, dude, you look really fancy. Well, I mean, okay, thank you, but that's not what I meant. I mean my face. You look like a regular person to me. Let's see. The trouble is, this isn't what I look like. I'm afraid my face is a ghost. A ghost? Just your face? Is that something that happens? I don't know, but I think the face you're seeing isn't mine. I haven't realized it when people I know quite well stopped recognizing me. Wow, that's really strange. And some people I'd never met thought they knew me, and they were all much older. For this face, I think it's someone else's face. You keep saying you think, but you can't tell? Well, when I look in the mirror, I still see my own face. Oh wow, so you just found out because people told you. That's right, but when anyone else looks in the mirror with me, I don't see any difference. Would you be willing to take a look? Absolutely, you've got me curious. Me first. Okay, I've got a hand mirror here. Oh my god. What do you see? Oh my god! What? You've got a huge bugger, like massive. Oh my, that's so embarrassing. Totally, but your face looks normal to me. Maybe it's all just in my head? Let me try. Okay, that is totally a different person. Wait, you can see me? In the mirror, yeah, but looking at you without it, you're totally different. So it is a ghost. Well, I'd like to see as well. Come on over. Oh, To me, your face looks the same in the mirror. I'm sorry. I thought for sure you'd be able to see it, Namiko. Oh, wait, I caught a flash. Just for a moment. It was definitely different. Nice. You just gotta believe in yourself. But a haunted face, that's a new one. We're the only people who've been able to see the real me so far. But still, it's quite a relief. How come I can't see it, huh? I wanna see. Not enough demon training. I'm gonna have to bulk up. Do you have any idea what I can do? We're gonna ask Namiko. What do you think? Well, if she looks different in the mirror, maybe she'll look different in photos as well? Good idea. We'll try to get to the bottom of this. It might be related to some other stuff I'm looking into these days. I'll just take a few photos to compare. Thank you so much. I think for now I just have to pretend this is my real face as much as that creeps me out. My name is Francine, by the way, in case that helps. Francine. We'll get you back to your normal somehow or other. I sure hope so. Neat. That's gonna be a fun ongoing storyline. Alright, well we can't actually romance Aina yet, so we'll just go ahead and move on with the main story, I suppose. Interesting. Looks like these guys are, some of them anyway, are living in here. We must be getting closer. What exactly are we looking for? Well, Professor Vincent says we're going to know when we see it. That's not very helpful. Is that no, that's not a body back there. It's just like a shape made up of cans of food. But like, over here, can anybody else see it? I absolutely thought that was a body. No, it is not helpful, but it probably has something to do with these guys. You come into our home now? Actually... Ooh. We live here. This is our house. Yeah, we live here. I've never seen you around here before. Wait a second, you don't live here at all! Busted. Knock it out of here. Looks like you don't recognize your higher-ups? Brr. So what, maybe I don't recognize her. There's a bigger boss coming. Something with legs that you can't handle. We'll see about that. I love it when she gets the gremlin face, it's amazing. Okay, so let's see. Oh wait, no, I don't want to put her there. I want to put... let's put Newt there, and then Destin there, and Aina there. Oh, wait a minute. So he could do the exact same trick there. Okay, we gotta get 14 of these suckers done in 2 turns. That's a wild amount of work. But it looks like we might actually be able to accomplish it. Especially since he can bump people forward a little bit. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh! Oof. Nice. Nice. And we're back to the normal world. Just like that. I think it'd be easier if on these guys if they just let us do what we want. Honestly. Oh, my ankle. These doors are a bit of a challenge, though. You can't open it? Don't worry, we know somebody. Yeah, let's go CT again. And both Namako and Faye can now study again. So we are going to get... I think the phase. Yeah. Yeah. So actually, hang on though. Let's do those two. Namako and Mercy studied together. Namako pretended to understand the assignment while Mercy asked her a question, at which point she started crying. Mood. Oh, interesting. We can't actually assign. Phase on Namako. I'm curious. Don't touch my stuff. Nope. Library rules. What's up, Newt? You look concerned. I don't want to alarm you, but I got another strange email. How do we put a stop to that? What's this one say? Something along the lines of how they are heir to a vast fortune of memories. They only need 5 brain stems to get access to it. I get that these demons are trying to modernize their scams via the internet, but you can't attach a brain stem to an email. Actually, I just got that email too. They have a whole step-by-step process for it. Weird, but the whole island is cut off, right? Where are these emails coming from? Well, it's sent over the intranet, so it could only be coming from here or the net cafe, since that's also connected to the school network. I've been here off and on all day and didn't see any demons. Then let's check out the cafe. The owner owes me some free game time if we solve this, so we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I think you mean feed 2 birds with 1 scone. Do I? Well, I mean, she is a nature lover, so yeah, probably. Hey, net cafe lady. We've been getting more weird emails. Can we look in your shop? I've been closed since those emails started coming. I'm too spooked. Work. Good job, Pocket. Pocket seems to think that there's something inside. Sorry, lady, but we're busting in. Ooh, that's a lot of email demons. What the heck is this? Congratulations, you won! Single women are waiting for you now. Enter your details to claim your prize. Brain stems are losing value. Sell now. We attempted delivery of this gold ring to your residence. Oh, God, it's a content farm. A demonic content farm. As if there were another kind? We have to put a stop to this. $16. How many turns are they going to ask from us? Alright, let's get Newt in there. And then, yeah, we'll go Destiny and then Ina. Destiny? Well, clearly Destiny, if he ever decides that he wants to explore some things, has alternative names just ready to go. Oh, or do I want to do this instead? Oh, okay. I don't actually need to do that. No, I do actually think that this is our better option. Well, no, because that actually puts the explosion on fewer people. Huh. Ow. Okay, no, we're not going to do that. So she can't zip across there, huh? Can zip there. There we go. Okay, let's see if that does it. If you kill more demons than this turn's target, do they count towards the next turn's target? So it's an overall target. And thankfully, the target number there is we have to kill that many demons in that many turns or fewer. So we killed 10 out of 16 demons so far. And okay, let's see. Do that. And then do that. Not particularly happy that that puts her at the back of the field, but it is what it is. Nice. Okay, and this is turn 2. Yeah, target is 3 turns, not 3 kills this turn. Exactly. So we'd actually hit our target number, but we didn't have anybody in the backfield to take advantage of it this turn. But we can do that, and then just step her up there. Bop. Bop. Step there. Bop. There we go. Okay, cool. Full elimination. Nice. Yeah, typically you want to get like if it's a 3-turn thing, you want to do about a third of the enemies in total. The 2-turn thing, you want to get at least half of the enemies in total. 4 turns, a quarter. It's yeah, you get it. But honestly, the faster you can kill enemies, the better. Well, that was kind of satisfying. No more creepy emails. Well, at least not from demons. How'd it go in there? There was a bit of a portal situation going on, but we handled it. You mean like a web ring? No, but I mean, well, kind of. Anyway, your email problem should be over. Amazing, thank you. So, yes? You said you'd give me a free week of time on your gaming PC? That doesn't sound like me. Looks like she lost her memories. Well, isn't that convenient? You're welcome to come back and pay. Hang it! See if I do you a favor again. Oh, but I did print out this weird email. It seemed different from the others. You can have that? Ooh, heal defense, huh? Why would I want to... Oh, actually, this could be handy. But I'm coming back. I still want my Counter-Strike time. Yep, the original Counter-Strike. Healing an ally also buffs defense, making them take 1 fewer damage. Oh,
Mom, can you help me get a snack off the high shelf?
I mean, I can, sweetie, but are you taller than me at this point?
Yeah, but you have that grabby spell that I don't.
Okay, that's a good point. Alright, folks. Well, we got one last commercial break coming up, so I guess I'll go ahead and run that now. And then we'll be back for one more segment before I send you all off to find somewhere else and some more entertainment with someone else. So yeah, stand up, stretch, do all that good stuff. We'll be back in 5. Alright. So, what do you want for a snack? We've got some string cheese, we've got, ooh, there's a little bit of those animal crackers that Alrighty, let's go take a look. Actually, what was the ability that just popped up? Was it the heal defense? I don't think so. Oh. Thank you very much for the reminder to hydrate, Osiris. Good water. I love how I didn't even need to check to see who it was. I was like, that's an Osiris thing. Slide to the left, crab walk. Alright, so I guess it must have been the heal defense. I don't think there was anything else. Especially since we can't. Alright, so let's go see T. We got special permission to use the gym at night. Nice. Good for y'all. T, old buddy, old pal. What do you need now? Oh, well, you remember the last time? That's encouraging. But yeah, you were getting in onto all kinds of nonsense with gangsters. I did not want to get involved. Interesting. We've got another monster of a door for you. I don't know if you drink when you go away for break, but even if you do, it's probably not enough. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. I do tend to take little sips when I go away for break, though. Pass. I promise you it's heavier than the last one. Plus, you can show us how to do it properly. Think of the teaching opportunities. Okay, okay. I'll show you so you don't have to ask me again. She's gonna be on our team eventually. Okay, so this one opens laterally. You gotta use your back muscles. Again, plant your feet and... Nice. That was not heavier than the last one, by the way. It just uses muscles you're not used to. I see. Thank you. Huh. Just a bunch of skeletons. That doesn't bother you? Not really. We've all got them. Hang on. I mean, she's not wrong, but... the fact that everyone does own at least one skeleton is not something that I plan to think about. Oh, that's a strange thing to think about. I recognize this. We use puzzle boxes like this for valuables in my family. That is a great fact, right? Like, hold up. Can you open it? Let's see. Oh yeah, let's just go into the evil bunker that used to be run by the Japanese military during World War II and start fucking around with the lament configuration. That seems like a great idea. Nothing ill-advised there. Like, you're not wrong, but, I mean, you're not wrong. There we are. Huh. You recognize it? I also have 2 small dragon skeletons. Ooh, nice. It's a piece of silver. The first money we ever made in the family. Apparently, it's an object of power. Or so my dad says. But this is from my father's vault. It shouldn't be here. Well, I assume that's what our assignment is, so let's... Ugh, it's a new version. Damn, we've got to catch that thing. It got the silver. What was that? Would you believe it was a demon? If you just open that door, we can show you. Well, no. I see that you have your own problems here. I'm just gonna go back and mind my own. Valid, I suppose. How'd you get in here? I'm not even allowed in here. There's some good stuff I could snag. The only people taking anything is us. Wait, that's not quite right. Get him! Okay, so yeah, let's put Newt there, Ina there, and Dustin there. Alright, so she is very, very much gonna go there. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, his ability to push other people is really just getting annoying at this point. Also, that was cool. Alright, he's the only one who's going to take damage from that, I think. But we haven't actually seen how these hand enemies work yet. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Do that. And then what if that? Nope, can't. Okay, that doesn't do anything. That didn't untether the people who I wanted it to untether. Neither did that. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna restart this battle because there is no way in hell I'm gonna be able to finish in a reasonable amount of time if that's the case. Okay, let's keep the same setup. But I have an idea for how this is going to go different. So we're going to go there instead. There we go. Really my best option? Guess that is my best option. Gets everybody out of that zone. So nobody will get their head jumped on, which is great. But only killing 3 out of 8 enemies isn't isn't fantastic. Able to move for 1 turn, causing 1 damage. Okay. Okay, so I need to be as smart as possible about how I do this. Really might be the only way to do that, huh? I'm not particularly happy with how that turned out, but that's what it is. So the bonus of Namako is the fact that she weakens defenses as she goes. Oh, nerds. Okay, so does this fight need to be done with an additional damage dealer then? It might. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's him over to there. Yeah, no, this needs everyone on deck dealing damage. So, Newt, I love you, bud. Well... But hang on, what if we... What if we just reorganize how we're doing this? Okay. Okay. That gets one of the handy guys off the field. But only one person's gonna get captured. Okay. Ow. Not a fan of that. Oh, you can knock them out. Okay, hang on. That changes things rather dramatically. There we go. Okay. That changes the entire mathematics of this section. There we go. Get her nice and far away from this guy who does extra damage to her. Go. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. We're in a great place now. All about learning how to use a new character's abilities in ways that are right for that character. Alright, so first things first, let's just swap you into the back line there. Okay, we can bonk you. Bonk. 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 Gets him out of there. Why not? Ooh, wait a minute. Unless... give you defense down first. Nice, extra kills. We love to see it. There we go. And we got an A rank. Hell yeah. What do we do about that door? I don't want to lose my family silver. I'm not sure we can get through that without tie or tea. Alright, it's morning of Friday. Destin is blocked again. There's cooking to be done. There's the mysterious shrine. The karaoke machine is up and running again. But what I think I'm going to do, because we've been going for about 3.5 hours now, is I'm going to send you all off to someone else. So, let's head back over to the Just Chatting screen, and we'll find a place to send you all off to, because otherwise I will be here all day because I will just get locked in. And that wouldn't be good, because I've got stuff to do this afternoon. So, Just Chatting screen time.
Because God has cursed me for my hubris, and my work is never finished.
That's true, Osiris. That is very true. Alrighty, well, thank you very much for stopping by, Weary Travelers, and especially to those of you who joined us from the previous raid over at, who was it who raided again? It's been so long. Over at Lamp Devil's raid. So again, thank you very much. Of course it was Lampy. Lampy was working on Picross earlier today. Anywho, I hope you've all enjoyed this session of Demonschool. I would normally be back on Tuesday, but I am taking the next week or so off due to an ongoing tour that I'm going to be a part of. You'll see an announcement of that over on the Blue Sky for the tavern, but we'll well, I'll talk about that in a minute. So the next time I'll be back over here is on Friday, March 27th, with more Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. We managed to work our way back around to Sector 5 the last time, and just had a certain plate dropped. So real dramatic hours over there. But I will, however, be joining Trash Baby Aya's channel this evening for a spelling bee. So let me go ahead and shout out Trash Baby Aya. There we go. And I will be over there at, I want to say it was around 5 p.m. Eastern time, so in about an hour and a half, but I need to give myself some time to rest and all of that good stuff. But yeah, we're going to be doing a spelling bee. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be a whole bunch of VTubers in competition with each other, and I'm sure it will be fierce. So until then, either if you join us over there, or if you come back and see us on the 27th here, keep an eye on our Blue Sky at Come and Go Tavern for announcements and daily check-ins from the Come and Go. I've been your hostess, Sheela Ornthalis, here at the tavern. And if you need to prop your feet up for a little while longer, we've got some more entertainment coming up soon via a raid. So let's see. Yeah, we do love Aya in this house. Let's see where I can send all of you lovely folks off to. And I hope I've been enjoyable enough to watch that maybe you'll give me a follow after the end of the stream. Or if not, just let your friends know if there are ever any people in your life who absolutely love goblins and goblin-related folks, or just want to have a relaxing time doing that sort of thing. So let's see. Who's doing what right now? Let's see. Let's go bother Hesper's quest. It looks like Hesper is currently doing, I don't know, maybe some... Oh, okay. Yeah. Hesper is technically doing some just chatting, but is doing a little bit of design work, it looks like. Yeah, anywho, let's go bother her. Yeah, there we go. All right, so ta-ta for now, and I hope to see some of you next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.